On today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create Valentine's Day DIY projects under $10. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because we're gonna get crafting for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna show you 3 different super easy DIYs for Valentine's Day and they're all done under $10. If you're new to the channel, well, I'm an interior designer, floral designer, seasonal decorator, and DIYer who wants to help you create something beautiful for your home. So please consider subscribing, and if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on, because only the ones with the notification bell on turn to all notifications get notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you decide to recreate any of these looks, please share with me on Instagram so I can share your photos with everybody to see. All right, you guys, let me give you the list for the very first DIY. Okay, so for this gorgeous Valentine's topiary, what we're going to need is one of these galvanized metal buckets with a twine from the dollar store. We're going to need also 4 bundles of red roses from the dollar store. I am going to use some recycled ribbon from the dollar store. Keep in mind they still have this ribbon at the store right now. However, it can be any Valentine's ribbon that you may like. I am gonna use this really cute heart from Walmart. For my foliage, I'm going to use some of this monstera leaf that you can find at Walmart. These guys were only 97 cents. What a deal. So we're gonna use a few of them. I'm also going to need a recycled piece of foam, and this is from a past project. As you guys can see, has all the holes in it, but I always like to recycle my foam to save me a few dollars. For my tools, I'm going to use a florist knife. You can use any knife that you may have laying around the house. It really is not sharp, it's just to cut the foam. I'm gonna use my scissors to cut my ribbon. I'm gonna use a florist pick or stake. If you guys don't know where to find this, you can find this at your local craft store. They have them under the section for floral, and or you can just use a stake, a skewer, and then also I'm gonna use a stem that I cut from a long floral. I always like to recycle my stems from my florals, so I'm gonna use one of those. All right, you guys, so to create this topiary, what we're going to do is we're gonna put some foam in our container. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my foam. This foam is about tall as I need it to be. However, if I try to insert it, well, it's not gonna go down. So what you need to do is with your knife, you kinda need to shave them on an angle like this, so it can go in. So you want to shave all of the corners like this, because you want it to go into the container, and if it is square, well, it's obviously not gonna go on a square container, so we kind of have to round it up. Now that we have it like this, we just push all the way. All right, so now that we have our container foamed, what we need to do is add some greenery. And for this particular project, I do not want a whole bunch of greenery. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use bigger foliage, and I'm probably gonna use just 3 of them. So I'm gonna cut 3 of these monstera foliages, and then I'm gonna put the rest to the side. I'm gonna take that tag off, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a triangle. You guys, if you haven't seen the wreath that I made in the spring centerpiece, I always talk about doing triangles when you are doing floral design. This one's too tall, so we're gonna cut it a little shorter. So basically what you're gonna do is just gonna go ahead and do one right here. We're gonna move to the next corner. And that is just because there is no floral arrangement without greenery. But sometimes you don't have to use a lot of greenery. Then you spin it around to create a floral arrangement. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insert a 3rd one right here. And that's just to give us a little bit of greenery. Okay, so now that we have cut all of our roses, what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and insert all of them. First of all, move your greenery all the way up. We do wanna keep it, but just make sure that you move it all the way up. And what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and insert these roses going all the way around the perimeter until we have a full look to it. And this is gonna be going by my desk, so I'm gonna make sure that It is extra special since I'm always sitting at my desk, but this is also a gift you can give to your mother, you can give to friend for Valentine's Day. It is something different they don't see very often, and so it is the perfect DIY to make, and the whole DIY is going to be under $10, which is kind of what I always like to keep all of these DIYs under $10. That way they don't break the bank, because I do like to decorate for all the holidays. So once we have the perimeter done, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you what that looks like. Once it's like this, what I'm gonna go ahead is I'm gonna go ahead and bring another row, but this time I want him to be just slightly on top of the previous row. That way it looks fuller and it will give it a lot more depth and dimension than if you were to put them all flat into the container. I love the way these are looking because they don't look like dollar stores. You have to be very choosy. If you guys saw the video where I did the hole for the flowers, I basically went through all of the flowers at the dollar store, choosing the better ones. And look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely beautiful. All right, you guys, so now that the floral arrangement is all finished, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and insert this heart, and it's going to be our topiary. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the hanger that it comes with, and then I'm gonna go ahead and insert this guy right here. What you can go ahead is use a little bit of your hot glue so it sticks around. Put your hot glue in it, and then go ahead and insert this into the styrofoam like so. And then you bring your arrangement back in, and right that center in the middle, you push it all the way till the roses are touching it. And just like that, you have a pretty topiary for Valentine's. However, I feel like it needs a little touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just give it a little bit of tails, and it's not gonna be a bow, but basically I just dovetail my bow. I'm gonna create a little tail like this, and I'm gonna cut about the same length. Then I'm gonna fold it right here, and with my florist pick, I'm gonna go ahead and just tie this sucker really tight into my tails, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff them really good like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and insert this right next to the heart and push all the way down. Just fluff your tails like so. All right, everyone, so once you have inserted your tails on your topiary, I just went ahead and did a little bow and put it opposite side of the tails and just let it drape down to finish the look. And I absolutely love the way this turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you recreated, don't forget to tag me on Instagram so I can share your pictures with you. But meanwhile, let me get ready for the next project. Stay tuned. How cute is this topiary, you guys? It turned out absolutely gorgeous, and it is done under $10. I love the way this looks. This would be perfect for a desk or a series of this as a tablescape. It would be also absolutely gorgeous. I love the way this looks. However, I cannot wait to share with you the second DIY. These are the things that you will need. All right, you guys, so for this cute little project for Valentine's, what we're going to need is this clay pot that came from the dollar store. We are going to need a bush of the red roses, also from the dollar store. We're going to need a bush of the hearts that are glittered. This also came from the dollar store on the floral department. Once again, we will use some of this recycled florist foam. Also, you can find at the dollar store. I'm gonna use a few of these leftover greeneries. We're not gonna use much. Whatever you have in hand. If you don't have any in hand, Walmart right now has some really pretty boxwood that you can use for only 97 cents. So get yourself some of this cute little greenery. And for our tools, we're gonna use our wire cutters and our scissors. Let's get started. All right, you guys, so this is going to be a super easy and really cute Valentine's Day project. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring my foam, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut with my florist knife. So basically, I just want a little square like this to go ahead and insert and push all the way down like this. You want it to be flush. And so I'm gonna remove the rest of that foam over here. All right, so once we have our foam into our container, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put just a little bit of greenery around the container, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut some little pieces from this bush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and insert like this. I don't want a lot because I'm gonna use some floral, so I don't want it to like really overpower. However, like I mentioned before, if there is flowers, I always like to use just a little bit of greenery to make it look a bit more natural. So as you guys can see, it's not much. This is all we're going to use, not very much, just to give our flowers a little bit of greenery. All right, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab my hearts. They came from the dollar store, and they come with this tiny little baby's breath. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that because I'm gonna show you guys how to create a boutonniere in a future video. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this because this is perfect for that. So basically, I'm just gonna cut all of these baby's breath, and I'm gonna put it to the side. We'll save it for later. We recycle as much as we can. And then these foliages that these come with, you wanna go ahead and push them all the way down, because what that's going to do is gonna help you cover the container with the foliage. And we don't want the foliage with the hearts, well, because the hearts are not flowers. They're supposed to be just your little accent. So I'm gonna go ahead and push them all the way down on all of them, and you will see that this foliage that came with your hearts, once you insert that dead center in the middle, will help you cover the foam, so you no longer see the foam. There's an extra foliage. All right, so now that I've cut all of my roses, they also come with the greenery, so I'm gonna go ahead and push it all the way up, and I'm gonna cut them a little shorter because I want them to be all the way around my little pot, my clay pot. So basically just give them a tiny little trim, and go ahead and insert that into the foam and keep spinning. You will not need more than 5. The little bush for $1 comes with 5. So just go ahead and make sure you go ahead and spin around as you insert. And thumbs up if you guys enjoy this idea. As you guys can see, it's super cute. This could be in your bathroom, perhaps by your sink. It can be on your bedside table. It is super sweet and simple to make. Once you have them all done like that, all you have to do is fluff your little hearts. Make sure they spread a little bit. You see them all. Okay, so this is absolutely stinking cute. I love this way this little clay pot turned out, and this would be perfect for besides the sink or perhaps in the back of your toilet. It is perfect also for a little girl's room or a professor. I love the way this looks. However, my favorite one is the one I'm saving for last, and these are the things that you will need to recreate it. All right, everyone, so for this project, what we're going to need is going to be this box that came from the dollar store. They have a variety of sizes. This is a large size. We're also going to need 3 bushes of the lilac in white. We're going to use 1 of the bushes of the roses in pink. And I had 3 of these white and pink leftover roses from the dollar store, and I know they still have them at the store, but on this occasion we're only gonna need a few. We're going to need a Valentine's bow that I already pre-made. If you guys haven't seen my how to make a bow, I have a video on how to make 3 different styles of bows. I'm gonna link it up right now for you guys to check it out. But for the purpose of this video, I went ahead and just made it so we can make it faster. We are going to need a block of foam from the dollar store. And for our tools, once again, we're going to need our wire cutters and our scissors. Let's get started. All right, you guys, so for this project, the very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut the ribbon that this box comes with, and we're just gonna make it a box. I like the little detail of the truck, and I've never done trucks. I think I've only done one, and I really love the way that it has a truck on one side and an old school car on the other side. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and open. This time I am going to open my foam because I want everything to penetrate from the plastic. Sometimes I like to keep the plastic if I'm making centerpieces, but in this occasion, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the foam. So I'm gonna cut it in half. And I'm gonna put the foam together like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert it all the way down, just let it drop. All right, our next step is to insert our lilac, and what you need to do is you want to go ahead and separate them. There is 5 lilacs per stem, but what you want to do is you want to go ahead and fluff them out like this, because the more you fluff them, the more the fuller they're going to look. So go ahead and just before we insert, fluff every single one of them. Once you have them all fluffed out, put them on the side, then bring your box in, and I'm gonna start right in the middle, and I wanna make sure that I insert and it goes all the way down, like so. And then you wanna do one right next to it, like this, and just make sure that you really insert, and start fluffing as you go. And then what I did on one side, I'm gonna repeat on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this lilac right here, and just push. This would be really pretty for a teacher. If you guys have kids, it'd be a really pretty present for the teachers to have on their desk. Then I'm gonna go ahead and insert the other one really tight. Then you wanna go ahead and fluff your lilacs. Make sure they go all the way, everywhere. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring my bow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on one of the sides, right here. Pull your flowers back, and then you can insert your bow. Make sure you insert really tight. All right, you guys, so now what I want to do with the roses, I want to start right here in the middle, and I just want to do a color of flowers right in the middle, and then the lilacs can begin from where the roses start. And I'm going to alternate my roses. So I want to do a pink one first, then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I insert one of these white ones right here, and you want to tuck them in really close to the rim of the box. And then you want to go ahead and do another pink one. And it's very important that you pull the petals or the greenery of the flowers all the way up, that way it's seen. So because I insert a pink one right here, I'm going to go ahead and insert a white one right here. Just make sure you push all the way down to the rim of your box, like that. Then I'm gonna continue to spin around. I'm gonna finish on this side, and then I will let you guys see what it looks like all finished. All right, you guys, so once you have insert a color, what we color in the industry of roses alternating white and pink to coordinate with the box, all you have left to do is fluff your bow. You can use any ribbon, and I just love the way this turned out. As you guys can see, it is super easy to make, and it would be the perfect gift for a professor or for a retirement home to put on a side table. But I cannot wait to hear your comments. Okay, you guys, so this has got to be my favorite. I love the way of the fullness on the top and all of the roses on the bottom, plus the really pretty ribbon bow. I love it. Like I said, this would be perfect as a gift for a teacher or for a grandmother. I love the softness of the pink and all of the lilac. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. But I cannot wait to read your comments, so leave me a comment down below and let me know which of the 3 was your favorite and which is the one that you are most likely to recreate. And if you do recreate it, follow me on Instagram so I can share your photos with everybody to see. If you have not seen the video where I did 3 reads for Valentine's, I'm gonna link it up, or you can watch more videos right now, and don't forget to subscribe today. Thank you, and until next time, bye.